bum bum ba bum 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 ba bum 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 ba bum ba 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 bum bum ba bum 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 ba bum 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 ba bum ba 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 bum bum ba ra 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 rum bum ba ra 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 rum bum ba ra 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 rum bum ba bum 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 ba bum ba bum ba bum bum bo ro ro ro. Hello everyone, hello. Sorry, I needed to begin like that. Why? Because I am really tense, really anxious about this session and about how it will be. Because no one can really talk about creativity properly. No one knows what creativity is. No one knows where it comes from, let's say, because everyone knows that it comes from to create something new and to put something there that it was not there before. Anyway, just let's begin with what is creativity and how hard it is to go with it on screen. As we said, it's something new that was not there before, but it doesn't mean that it needs to be something brand new. Absolutely. It can be even something you already have, which is already there, that you discover in a new way how to use, to find a new way to use the potential of something, of someone, of your feelings, of your art forms. And this is what we were asking you for during this week's mission. We were asking you to try to find different creative ways to do what you already do on a daily basis, in your routine, let's say. But let's go. And please let us know, comment and tell us how did it went, if you did something different and if you felt something differently and better. I am Francesco, but also Pip, depending on who you are and how you know me and when did you meet me. What are my art forms? My art forms are poetry, singing, music and theater. Theater as spoken words in terms of theater plays on stage as an actor. But I'm also trying to work with filmmaking and doing a small of visual poetry. So I write a poetry and then I convert it into a video. And this came to me thanks to a video maker I was talking with at the time. So this is where the creativity is. So I have creativity because if I feel something, I need to express it in a creative way, I know, which is poetry, for instance. But why to make it visual? Because I feel that visual makes it even closer to the thing that I want to express. And so the video I create, the scenography I need to design in order to make it closer to my feelings, my emotions, my idea for that thing is the creative part. To create a space where your feelings are expressed as you wish they are, in order to make other people understand how you feel, and in order to make other people feel emotively close to you, or far, depending on what are your choices about this. So I said, what are my art forms? What are your art forms? All of you. And write it down in the comment. I can see if you're writing, so if you want to comment anyway, I can read it. But the point here is that anything is really artistic and creative, as long as you put your colors in it. When you cook, if you cook with your touch, with your personal emotions there, your attention there, you can make it creative. If you, I don't know, you take a shower, and when you come out of the shower, you're dancing and singing, and you're full of energy because you were showering, and you just take the time for yourself and for your mind to be free and to plug off all those bad thoughts that we have every day. So this is what I would like you to do with this creativity session. I won't ask you to draw something. I won't ask you to write a song. I won't ask you to sing, or I won't ask you to make a sculpture or anything. I will just ask you to think about yourself as a master of creativity and a master of arts. So that is your power. Your power is to change all the rules in your life, even for a small moment. You don't need to change all your life to be creative or to be artistic. You just need to watch it with a different angle, with a different color, with a different filter, which is art, which is expressing your feelings and your emotions. And how can you express? You can express it, as I said, any way you like, with any art forms you can choose. What is the next thing? I would like to give you a small tool to begin with, which is let's create yourself. So what I did here during last week, I did this small bit. I wrote down a bit of things that I wanted to ask myself in order to understand me. Because when you when you tell a story about yourself, it's like if you're writing down an art piece of theater. So when you write a play, you need to describe the character, you need to describe the environment where he moves. And that's what you do when you tell a story about yourself. I was going to the grocery, I was going to the supermarket to buy the groceries, and I was upset because, or I was happy because, or I was walking in a weird way because, I don't know, my foot was hurting that morning, so I was a bit unstable. So you're creating a character. What I would like to do, and I will give you a bit of time to do that, as I will do it at the same time, then I will share it. And I wish you to share it or not to share it if you want to keep it for, because you feel it very personal. I would like to give you a question, and I would like you to answer it as if you were writing a description or a story for children, let's say. Once upon a time, and the question I'm going to ask is, how will I be different? And at the end of this very extraordinary time, so what will be changed within myself from the beginning and the end of this corona emergency or quarantine? For me, I can say that I was really full of energies before. I was doing a lot of traveling, and I was really, really enjoying doing that. And I was traveling every month and going somewhere every time. From now on then, I was going there, then now I was in another country, and now I was in another airport somewhere else doing something amazing that I loved. But I felt sometimes really empty coming home, because it was like going on the, oh, I don't know what they called in English. In Italian they're called montagne russe. Is the thing when you go out to the fun fair or to the amusement park, and they're all, wow, wow. This is a way of creatively express something you can find a word in English for. So I was always going up, super happy during the period I was doing the activity, but then going down, back to loneliness or to feeling not empowered or feeling not in control of my emotions, because I wanted to be always creative and always artistic. And when I was doing something else, like a different job, I felt that I was not. During this quarantine, I haven't been able to act in a theater, or I haven't been able to, I don't know, to sing in a choir, or roller coaster. Thank you, Laura. Yes, the word was roller coaster. And I haven't been able to sing in a concert. But that is the point of art. That is the point of creativity. You don't need to be on